Hey everybody, it's your girl Little Miss Prissy. I just wanted you guys to know just a little bit about what I've been doing. So it is currently June 10th. I have been on my weight loss journey for about 4.5 years now, and up until this year, this past year, was I able to really conquer and go balls to the walls with it. So I began to really focus in, and what I mean is really getting a concrete understanding of my body, why I was failing, why wasn't the weight loss coming down as fast as I wanted to, or not even as fast as I wanted to, or just why was it like plateauing so many times and I wasn't changing up certain things in my diet. So with all of that, I would like to say that this June 2014 makes a full year of concentration, working hard, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, not plateauing completely and losing myself, and just being consistent. Rather, it was working out and eating and stuff like that. Now, there were days where I didn't eat like I should have. There were days where I didn't feel like working out. There were days that I didn't work out. I went through all of that, and through that process I never really completely stopped and didn't try to gravitate towards what I was doing. Didn't lose myself in the whole weight loss thing, because I know what that felt like, to plateau and gain all that weight back and really beat yourself up about it. So I'm really proud of myself, and any of you girls or guys out there that struggle with weight, I understand. I know what that feels like, and I'm still going through the process, and it will be an ever-changing process for me. It will forever be a struggle, because weight loss isn't just about losing weight. It's emotional, physical, mental, it's self-obedience, it's everything, because you have to still know that life still goes on. So things like work, family, whatever the situation is, you have to balance everything, on top of trying to not let temptation get to you, or trying to kind of stay on that path of a healthier lifestyle. And it's not easy, because the society we live in, there's fast food everywhere, there's things that's quickly done, and I mean like going in the frozen food aisle, getting something that says that it's healthy and it's really not. So you have to really get into the mindset of trying to really change your eating habits, stop a certain habit. So you can't completely go cold turkey with everything. Like, say that you wanted to stop eating something, that you were going to completely stop eating it. Like if you're a bread person, to completely cut that out. You need your carbs. Carbs are important for energy, but I advise you to have the carbs during hours where you're more active and you are working out and doing things that consist of burning off that carb. Complex carbs, get into it. You got Ezekiel bread. That's a complete protein actually, but it is considered kind of a complex carb. Sweet potato. You have things like quinoa. You have things like brown rice bread. And I used to be a fan of brown rice bread. I don't know what happened, but I just stopped getting it. But I think I'm going to get back into that. There's all types of things. Just make sure that you're doing your research, that you're following people. If you're on Instagram, make sure that you try to follow. Make sure that you try to follow somebody or a specific kind of weight loss thing that's consistent of where you're trying to go, or that keeps you motivated. Because if you're the type of person like me, I stay on Instagram, so I make sure that I follow a whole bunch of people that's fitness, that's just dead on fitness, working out almost every day. So when those days I feel like I don't want to work out, I'm seeing one of their posts, I'm like, let me get up and do something. Okay, follow a challenge page. There's a lot of challenge pages on Instagram. There's a lot of fitness motivation on Instagram, so there's no excuse. try to delete certain things and people in your life that are going to hold you back from doing what you want to do. What I mean by that is, through this process you will see that there's some people that are not for you, or that will put on a facade like they're for you and they're really not, because those people don't want you to progress and do what you're supposed to do. And weight loss could be one of those things that people really envy, because they see that your body is changing. They're saying that you physically and you're just maturing a little bit, because it does a lot to you as far as an individual, because you're healthier now, so you see things differently. You probably stop drinking, or you don't drink as much, so that crowd that you used to be with, when you didn't really care too much about your health, and you didn't have that goal to do the things that you're doing now, some people might get offended by it, and you just don't want to be around it no more. And it's not them, it's that atmosphere. So people don't understand that, and only your real friends that you be with or family will understand what you're doing and will respect that, because like I said, everybody's their own person. So there's people that drink and other people that don't, and they can still coexist in the same settings. There's some people that can't handle that because it's too much temptation. If you hang around with people that do things that you no longer do or no longer want to participate in, you need to remove yourself from them. And if you don't want to offend them, you still want to remain friends, you need to explain to them what you're doing and why you feel that way, so that they don't put up this a facade or something, like they're finding you to be offensive and, oh, you changed. But if you get that in the process, you need to just cut them off, because they weren't for you in the first place. Because a real person that is a real genuine friend will understand and say, okay, I understand now, or I understand, I totally agree with you, let's go somewhere else where the temptation isn't as high, because I understand you're not only doing something to physically change the way you look, you ultimately want to be a healthier person. And people think that weight loss is just physical, or don't do weight loss programs or the process if it's for somebody else. You need to do it for yourself, because if you do it for somebody else, one, they're not going to care at the end, or if they do care, it's really going to be for a short term, or you just won't be you're doing it for someone for whatever reason, or something, even if it's like a wedding or something like that. Don't let that trial period of you going ham and doing what you're supposed to do to reach a specific weight or a specific goal that you're trying to do, and then stop. Because some people do that. They say, oh, I want to lose weight to go on a cruise, or I want to lose weight to go on this summer trip, or I want to lose weight to do this, or I want to lose weight to do that. But it's never something that's going to keep you going. So if it's to be a healthier person, and if you have like people that, a lot of people that lose weight is because they have to. There's people that struggle from high cholesterol, high blood pressure, things like that, where they have to lose the weight in order to live longer and to be a healthier person, so that they don't have to go through taking all of these pills that they have to survive on. So those people have a different outlet than those of you who really don't really care, and you're just doing it for some short-term process, and that's not realistic. So you want realistic goals. You want to set realistic goals. You want to drink a lot of water, get your gallons of waters in. If you can't drink a gallon, I know that they sell like these really huge bottles of water at the store. They're really huge. Drink those, and as you progressively start taking down water, and I know it's hot now because it's summertime, you can see that you will drink a lot more water now than what you would have in the summertime. But get into the habit of trying to get a gallon a day in. You will be going to the bathroom a lot, but that's fine, because you're flushing all the toxins, and you're relieving a lot of stuff, getting rid of excess water and all that stuff. Now what I do personally, I take a fat burner. I take pre-workout, because I have to do it in order to get through my workouts. I do take pre-workouts. I'll get into basically the whole method of the things that I've taken. I'm just gonna like really rush through it. I take